G'day, welcome to my video. I've just got one of Reese's songs playing from his channel there while I set things up here now. So bear with me a moment, we'll get this Q&A underway. I just need to get some links up there. I hope it's not too loud. I can't see any of your comments yet. So I'm just putting the links in the description below. Okay, they are there. That way, if those couple of people are just logged on now, if you want to look at the links, you need to refresh your page and they'll be there. So I can go back to our chat again. Okay, there we go. Hello Marilyn Lynch and Anne, how are you? I'm just going to put this in my Facebook page, so bear with me one more little minute here. Where are we? There we go. That's just one of Reese's songs playing there for those who want to know what that music is. I'm just putting this. Okay, almost done. So we have been having some very hot weather in Perth here, very hot weather. It's amazing. 41 degrees we're expecting to have today. Okay, just about there, and then we can get on the way. This is a Q&A show where we can connect with each other every week. Okay, and I'll just turn this off now. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Who we got? We got Julie, Jane, Mary, fans, Sheila, Madonna. Hello, Madonna. Catherine, yes, and Julie Brenway. All right. I'll want to use this show to connect with all you followers of mine there and ask any questions you have. That's what it's all about, Q&A, and we get the opportunity to connect with each other as well. Have your coffee going. This show is going to go for about an hour. All right. And those people who like to support my content there, this is a super chat, okay, where you have the opportunity to support creators' contents in super chats like this. There is a little $ down below there which activates that, okay. All right, now I do have several links in the description below. There's about 9 of them there. People who like to buy my art, they're all purchased through PayPal. There's a PayPal link, donate button there. That's what you use to purchase a painting of mine. There's a Facebook link if you want to message me on Facebook. If you ever want to appear in some of my YouTube videos. There's the Patreon platform. Everyone I'm pretty sure knows about Patreon now. It's just a platform where creators like myself and many others get support from avid fans and followers there. There's also a link to Reese's music channel where he's uploading new music as often as he can within his time available. There's a link to my art that's available for sale. All my art is for sale. They're art tutorials and they are at this moment 74 US, and that includes shipping and handling to your address wherever you live in this beautiful world of ours. All right. There's an art group link. Request to become a member and share your work and ask a lot of questions on there on my art group page. It's Indianapolis Art Network. There's also a blooper link. I've managed to have some bloopers made up over the years, and some of them do remember though, they do contain mild to coarse language, okay, because it's where mistakes happened. And there's also a link to my relevant traceables to my tutorials, okay. Hello Ian, excited to catch you live. You're welcome, Sheila. Hello Madonna Waters, Catherine, good evening from London. And if it's your first time here, don't be shy, just say hello to everybody and tell us where you're from, okay. Hello Ian, Christine Ann, Moma, Janice Burns, g'day Janice Burns, how are you? Ann Tedford, hi Ian, I love your work and thank you, you're welcome, thank you for the feedback. Hello everybody, Carol from North Carolina, USA. All right, so like I said, this is a show where you can ask me questions, so I want you to ask me any questions you have about my art. my style of art, where it's heading, or even about me in general, myself, or what my plans are, or things like that. That's what this is all about. I want to thank you everybody very much for, at the moment, my channel's up to 83,000 plus subscribers, and it's you beautiful people out there that's got it here so far, okay? And the more you like and share and get other people to subscribe, the bigger this channel can become, okay? And it's a great friendly channel for all beginners out there and some advanced beginners. Karen McHenry, how are you? I've just got my coffee. I got this cup the other day from my son's work, and ever since I use it, it's a Furnace coffee cup, so it keeps it hot. I've been having coffee after coffee. I've been overdosing on the coffee, I think. I better take it easy, but it's beautiful. Right, what else do we like to get through in these shows here? Hello, everybody. Sheila from Alabama. Okay, all the way from Alabama. Here we go. High temperatures in Perth, I saw earlier yesterday. Stay cool, and everybody else stay warm. Yes, Katie Coyne, thank you very much for that. Yeah, I've got the aircon on. Hopefully it hasn't come into this room yet, but I've got a massive aircon in my house, and it takes a while because I'm at the other end of the house to get here, but it's okay, it's bearable. All right, last week I had my little fan on, but I noticed it was creating a lot of white noise, so I'm trying not to use that one today. Hello, Karen McHenry. I am sad. I still cannot see you. The screen is black. I need to figure out how to fix this problem. You had that problem a while ago, or last show as well, Karen McHenry. If there's anyone there that can probably work out why she's having this problem, it's obviously some glitch you've got there or some setup function. I'm not sure. 9 times out of 10, these issues resort to be something so basic and simple. But I'm really dumbfounded at what could be going on with you there, Karen. I'm sorry to hear that. Christine Justice. Hi everybody, glad to be back in NC after 4 months away. Can't wait to get back to painting. It'll be good to see your stuff, Janet. Christine Justice. I'm Stacey from Missouri, says Brick67. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you all are, Brick67. So you're Stacey from Missouri. I know your name, Brickhouse67, but now I know your real name's Stacey. Good to hear. Roxanne, love your work. You are a great teacher. Thank you very much for that feedback, Roxanne. Linda, we got Linda Lidstrom. Hi, Ian from Illinois. I love your work. I can't wait. Can't see the links, only the $sign. The links are in the description under the video, not under the chat. So you've got a chat here, and that's that $sign, that's the super chat button. But go to the actual video where I am, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see the links there. They're all underneath, they're in the description below the video, not below the chat bar, okay? Hopefully you can sort that out. Something's changed. It is all live feed. So it's only happening in your live feeds, is it? I'm not sure. Hello everybody, says Tammy Bedell. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Tammy Bedell, and Roxanne from Trinidad. James Zigger says, hi buddy. G'day James, how are you going? Good to have you here. Everyone got your coffee? What have we got there? We've got 40 people watching. Let's just give it a moment to just wait milliseconds if that, and just hit the thumbs up button. Have a mouthful of your coffee and hit the thumbs up. Just that little procedure does a world of good for creators like myself, okay? Good to hear, James. Where are you from, James? I know you've been on my shows a few times, but there's that many people come and go, and I lose track, but sometimes it's good to try and keep track of some of the regulars here. Hey, and sorry to... Very hot in Perth today. Yes, it is. You sound like one of those Aussies on a hot day. You always look out and go, bloody hell, it's hot, isn't it? That's what we always do. I love your paintings, the evening sky with the moon. Thank you very much. That must be... yeah, these paintings here, which side are we on? This one was just released of the Finch, the rainbow Finch, and the rainbow, tropical rainbows theme. That was just released last week. It's The other two at the bottom, and there's a third one, they're due to be released. They were filmed in November, but things are happening, and when I edit a video, they have the date they filmed on there, okay? But on the actual YouTube channel, it'll have the date when it's been posted. So you might be looking at one just released in December and it says November 2019. That's just because it was filmed and edited in that month, okay? Just for some people that notice these little details. And sometimes I might make a spelling mistake, like I think it was the last one or the second last one. I spelt December with an A instead of an E, and I only noticed it when all the editing was finished. And takes a long time. Once you've edited it, you've got to render it all together, make it all join up. And I just, no, that can stay there, so I've just left it there. All right. Garfield, New Jersey, Mary Ann Rotondi. Update my USA, says James Ziegler. And Yamaha, good morning, Yamaha. How are you going? Hello, everybody. Hope all is well. Everything is good here, says Janice Burns. I want to see the one on your bottom right. All right, my bottom right is this one here. Oh. There we go. Get off there. Things are going to happen live, they bloody will, won't they? This is the one on my bot. Is this the one you meant? Who were you again? Gee, Whittakers. I want to see the run on your bottom right. Sharon Blankenship, is that the one? Let's give him the thumbs up, says Yamaha. Everything is good in Southern Oregon. Everyone's all over the place. It's good. Full moon, Friday the 13th here in the USA. Yes, we had our Friday the 13th last night. Or yesterday, not last night, but yesterday. We get a few of them every year, don't we? That is beautiful. Thank you very much, Sheila. Hello, Ian, here in Canada, saying hello. Busy time of the year. Yes, it is a busy time of the year. It's a festive time coming up. Excuse me. For those of you who asked before, my smoking has still stopped. Haven't had a cigarette, a puff, or anything since I've stopped, and I'm feeling great about that. So that's been wonderful. Bernard, hang on. What are you doing? Cat's being naughty now that I'm live. He's decided to be. Reese is at work this morning, so he can't help me out here. Those things happen. Don't sweat it. Okay, thank you very much for that, Carol. Yes, I understand that. I know that, but sometimes it's something to talk about and give people some insight. That's fantastic. Janice Burns, she's starting her day, I suspect. Congratulations. Have I missed something there? Oh, that's on the stopping the smoking, I'm assuming. Does the temperature affect the quality of the paints? I suppose it would. If they're stuck in a plastic container box and they're stuck in a very hot shed, it might. Berno, come here, little man. Come here. He's just gone in the cupboard now. You just saw the curtain move. Karen Bigler, just up the road in Vero Beach, says Janice Burns. I really like your teaching skills. Thank you very much, Nancy. There is Ange. There. Is that where is Ange or there is Ange? I haven't seen Ange for a while. She's probably, I did talk to her on a message a while ago, and she's been busy with her father and things like that, if that's what you're asking about. Bernard Watson, come here, little love man. I want to try and show you this little Bernard. Not many of you are familiar with him. You're all familiar with Steve. Come here, mate. Come on. You might have seen him in videos here and there. This is Bernard Watson, one of the brother of the two who got a girl and a boy, Mary Lou Jackson, and this one's Bernard Watson. So he gets to say hello to you. You're just looking for more food and naughty bits. He's a year old, and I couldn't believe I can love another cat more than Steve, but not more than Steve, but just as much. So, well, you say goodbye to everybody there, eh, Bernard, eh? Oh, I love him so much. But he drops a lot of hair. Stay out of there, young man. Now you know it's open. You want to keep going in there, don't you? All right, where are we up to here? Do you varnish your paintings or will they be okay without? They can get by without it, but I varnish mine when they're being bought and sold. I varnish them before I mail them out. In my early days, when I was just practicing and beginning and learning, it's not a real issue where you have to varnish your work. But once you've established yourself in your journey and you know it's finished and it's going to be framed and hanged or put in a gallery, it can be varnished, and that's pretty much sealing it off, saying it's really finished, okay? Hi, Bernard Watson, says Sharon Blankenship. Billy Emsman, I am working on your Dolphin tutorial. Yes, that's a good one. That's for advanced beginners. That's a beautiful, it is achievable for many people. I've seen a lot of people do it. It might require, depending on your level, it might require watching it a few times and practicing procedures from it, and then doing the painting itself. A lot of my tutorials, if you look at them, and you want to paint what's in them, everything I paint, you can paint. And the way to do it is you watch the video and see what I've done and what you do not want to do, if I've done some mistakes or what you might want to change, okay? You watch it a few times, and then, like I just said there, learn procedures within that painting that you're not too sure about. If you pretty much know how to block in and do a cloud and whatnot, that's great. But other bits, learn and practice. It all takes good practice, and then put it together and do the painting. They are achievable, believe me. I didn't know how to paint when I started to paint. I couldn't paint clouds for nuts. But when I started watching other YouTubers back in 2012, I realized that's how they're done. And then I got a grasp on how to do clouds, but then I mastered them, practiced them, and brought them to the way I present them today. Good morning, Ange Young. There you are, my Ange. I've got a few. Katie Coyne, have you heard of a super blood wolf man? Ian had one in Scotland this week. Very beautiful, strange phenomenon. No, I've never heard of that, Katie Coyne. Sorry. It's all about time you got up, Ange. There we go. Everyone's telling Ange to get up. Janice Burns. Where is Steve? Steve's outside somewhere. Brick House. See, I've forgotten your real name again already, haven't I? What varnish do you prefer? I get the one from the art shop, and I get a gloss varnish. I don't get the matte, because the matte, even the full gloss, when you're putting it onto, this one's being varnished, okay? This one's done. I can show you. That's full gloss, and it doesn't show up full gloss on the actual painting. Well, this is on canvas, so it's not real glassy and glossy, but it's protected it. So if this is on the wall and someone walked past and sneezed their cup of tea all over it, you can wipe it off. So I use the gloss varnish, because if anything, it comes out a bit duller than gloss. And I just get the can, the spray can from the art supply shop. Karen Bigler asked if we can sell the paintings we do from your tutorial. Yes, you can, absolutely. That's a question I have been asked a lot. If you've done your own rendition of my tutorial or someone else's tutorial, our tutorials are there for you to learn how to paint and giving you a subject to paint. So it's not like we're going to say, oh, here's how to paint this, but please don't paint it. No, you're allowed to paint it. And once you've done your painting, you put your signature on it. And if someone wants to buy it, or if you want to sell it, by all means, sell it as your art, a rendition of an Ian Harris or so on and so on, whoever you got the idea from. That's all you do. Absolutely, you can sell it. Thank you very much, Angela Young. She just sent in a super chat donation there, as you can see. Yes, been busy with Dad, but here today. Hello. Cyber hugs and kisses to you, my darling Ange. I think a few people have missed you. I've even missed you, Ange, but I do know after we had that call, you are busy in that, and I don't like to harass people, so I haven't forgotten about you. You've been on my mind every day, so good that things are getting better with you there. Barry Redburn. G'day, Barry Redburn. A beautiful day up here. The fourth day over 40 degrees, over 40 degrees. That's about 110 Fahrenheit. Yes, we have Celsius here, and you other people on the other side of the world, you have Fahrenheit. So work out what well, Barry's just put it together there. A 40-degree day is about 110 Fahrenheit. We've had 3 already. This is the 4th one. We've got some bad bushfires north of my city in Perth, Western Australia. And actually, we've got a lot of fires going all the way around Australia, actually. So thoughts and prayers with those people in those bad, hot, dangerous areas, and hope all is well okay. And the pets are being thought of as well, because a lot of times pets are forgotten, except for by the actual owners, and sometimes they're just treated as a possession, not a living thing, which is sad sometimes. Stacey, there you go. Brick house, Stacey. Okay, Katie Coyne. My all black year-old kitten was killed last night by a car. So sad. That is very sad. That's one thing I fretting about with my cats. Because cats like to roam and wander and come back, is being knocked by a car. So sorry to hear that. You got a lot of support here, a lot of cat lovers here on the my followers here. William Davis. Are acrylic paints just as good as oil paints? They can be. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I see. I like oils just as much as acrylic, but I've never painted in oils. To me, if anything, an oil can give more of a luster and a light full-on painting. Acrylics dry dull, dry darker, and they dry, if anything, powdery type. Not saying they do, but if anything, okay. But there's mediums and stuff. My acrylics have only got that retarder in them. A lot of people have purchased my paintings and they have been surprised how good they look in actual real life. They've got that deep luster, and that's the way I paint them in my tutorials. Who we got there? Marilyn Piers. Cyber hugs and kisses to you, my darling. Thank you very much for your super chat donation there. Much appreciated, my sweetheart. 3 degrees here today. Wish I was in Australia right now. Krista's saying that, yeah. Yeah, well, I know as going through my life, I've learnt to understand that wherever I live in Australia, it's always the opposite on the other side of the world, and vice versa. So it'd be so good to be one of those wealthy, rich, travelling people, and you could just follow the seasons all the way around the year and have a house in every city where you're following the seasons and live in a perfect season every day of the year. It'll be fantastic, wasn't it? It's a good dream to have. Praying for your country and pets and wills, says Sharon. Thank you very much for that, Sharon. You're a sweetheart. Ange Young is, oh, her name's Angela Young, actually. I'm just reading your full name, Ange. Yes, I'm missing everybody too, every day. Let's hope to get to share my time with you all again more. Thank you, Ian. Cyber hugs to you. Kisses too. Thank you very much. Linda Lidstrom. You're a great teacher. I've learnt how to do beaches from you. Thank you very much. You're welcome, and I'm glad you're learning from me. It's such humbling news to hear when people are learning from me, you know. Javia, hello Ian from Texas. Thank you for all your help. You're welcome. Billy Esmond, thank you very much, Billy Esmond, for your super chat donation there. Much appreciated. Now, I know your name's spelt with an IE at the end, but I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, and I don't want to go giving you cyber hugs and kisses if you're a guy, but if you're a girl, cyber hugs and kisses to you, my dear friend, Billy Esmond. Thank you very much. Barry Redburn, Katie C, you would probably melt over here. Yes, you will. The Australian heat can knock you for a 6. A lot of the POMs, which we call people from England, they'll come over here and they get smacked around by our heat. It is hot. It's like having a hairdryer on hot. Just someone coming out when you walk out the building, blowing it in your face, going, how you going? How you going? You love the bloody heat? That's what it's like, no bull. It's crazy, but you do get used to it, like everybody gets used to the heat in their climate, in their cities, wherever they live. December is summer there. That's interesting, says Carol. Yes, our Christmases are dry and hot, where most people in Europe and America, they're all the white Christmas, snow and all that atmosphere going on, as we see in the TV shows. In the 70s, F here is FL, says Sharon Blankenship. Doug, who we got there? Doug, I want to try and pronounce your middle name, Sorensen. Can you mix gloss varnish or medium with it to give the varnish or brighten. Have you tried it? It's the surface the varnish is going on which creates the sheen. I've even bought the gloss varnish from the hardware store over here in Bunnings, or have a place over there, what's it called, the Depot store. You can get the gloss of that. It's more glossier than the one you get from the art store. I've put that on there. You can let it dry, put a few coats on to get it more glassier looking, if that's what you're asking for there. Who was it, Doug? But depending on the surface, if it's a rough surface, a smooth surface, a dry surface, a non-reflective surface, any varnish going on there, if it's the same varnish, you can get so many different looks from it just because it's on so many different types of surface. Okay, so, and I don't think there is, not that I know of anyway, that there's a medium you can mix with it to make it more glossier. I have learnt beaches, show them, and snow and everything, says Sharon. I've learnt beaches. And Taylor, sorry I'm late, you're welcome, Anne, Ian and all. I use matte finish, paint professional varnish by Remner. Yamaha 42, only watching 7 likes. Come on, let's give Ian the likes. Come on, give me, I've got 23 likes on my bar here, Yamaha. Yeah, so don't be shy, hit the thumbs up. In between from you, Ange Young will be high 30s into the 40s the next few days. Yeah, Ange Young is on the opposite side of Australia. I'm on the west side, she's on the east side, for those who don't know. "21 likes now. Good job, everyone. Thanks for joining the chat tonight. Thank you very much." Thank you, says Doug. You're welcome, Doug. Janice Burns, 45 watching, 24 thumbs up. Let's give Ian some more thumbs up. You can only, yeah, we're only about halfway, but there's probably some latecomers. Got a fix for dinner. Visiting with my friend, says Carol. You have a beautiful dinner, Carol, and say hello to your friends from the Guru, all right? Nancy Weir. Yes, the beaches were one of the more difficult things for me to do, and now because of Ian, I am enjoying them. Yes, I enjoy doing beaches as well. It's great knowing what you're going to paint and knowing that you can pull it off and how you're going to do it. It's a great feeling. And I'm trying to get that through to some of the beginners when I'm teaching as well. That's what's going through my mind, through my processing as well. Thank you very much, Brick House. I feel so bad because I've forgotten your name again. Stacey, there we go, Stacey. Big cyber kisses and hugs to you, my sweetheart. Stacey, Brickhouse 67 has just put in a super chat donation there. Thank you very much, and thank you very much to Billy Esmond, Marilyn Pierce, and Angela Young. They've also put in super chat donations in this super chat this morning. Very thankful to all of you for that. William Davis, thank you, Ian, for being so gracious and answering questions from wannabe painters like yourself. You are welcome, and that's what it's all about. I like to help, I like to teach, and yes, that's exactly what it's all about. Gilda, hello Ian. Is there any way to pay you other than PayPal by credit card? I've forgotten my security pin from long ago, and I'm around in circles trying to get help from their USA based. I don't know if you're talking about the super chat here, but Gilda, the only way, I don't have credit card facilities. I only do have PayPal. If you did want to pay anything, you can. I've had other people that don't have it and they're using friends' PayPal accounts. It doesn't cost anything. There's no threat or danger there. PayPal is a common payment method now that's a lot of people do have. But if you don't have it, just see if a family member or a friend has it. That can help you out. Congrats on 83,000 subscribers, Ian. Won't be long till 191. Yes, thank you very much for that, Yamaha. We're getting close to that 1K, aren't we? Hello from Wyoming, Cowgirl 99. Welcome, Cowgirl 99. Good to have you here. Charlotte Short. Hi, Ian. Hi, everyone. I couldn't find the video that would let me join the live chat. I finally did. Good stuff. What you doing there, Bernard Watson? Come here. Come on. Hey, excuse me a moment. Hey, come on. Yeah, he's been a naughty little boy, isn't he? Ramel Blockcraft, how tall are you? I'm assuming you're asking me how tall I am. 5'10". I'm, to be exact, we've got a measurement thing outside. My sons are taller than me now. I'm probably, where are we? A bee stick under 6 foot, 5'11" something. So yeah. PayPal is very easy to get, says Brickhouse. You can, who was that person that had problem with the paying? Oh, Gilda. You can just, when you got time, it's just related to your email account, and you can set up your own PayPal account. It's free, and it's just an email address. So if someone signs into PayPal with your email address, they can send money to your account. That's how it works. You'll learn all that as you go. Won't be long to 100,000K. Thank you very much for that, Yamaha. Yes, it's going to be great. I've got to work something out for that when that happens. How tall are you? PayPal is very easy. Saw that one. Ramel's 6'4", so you're tall. All right. Where are we? Anne Taylor. We have been having bushfires here for the last 2 weeks, and they are out of control. But down in the valley, we are so safe on the ridges. Yes, everyone's getting a lot of fires this time of year. It's pretty sad. Cowgirl's 5 foot. She comes in just at 5 foot. Hello, Ian, says Suzanne. Sharon is saying she had a problem with her password. Okay. I don't know why. Bernard Watson, what are you doing? Come on, you're being silly. You've never done this before. You probably can't hear him because my mic's plugged in and it's not picking up background noise as clearly. She had a problem with her password. So just remember, where are we? Get back in my seat. How long have we been going for? 32 minutes. So we're pretty much halfway through our show here. Time to connect with me. Oh, that cat. Excuse me 1 minute. I've got an idea. I'm going to get... Come on. Come on. Come on. I've got these little treats. That'll stop him. Okay, let's get back into it. Bernard's been a little cat. Come on, up here. Up here, up on the chair. Come on. There you go. There you go. You be a good boy and eat them, okay? I don't know if you can see him or not. He's down there eating those little snacks. He's a big greedy bum. When you put the food out for Steve and him and Mary Lou, he's the first one there. And when everyone's finished and you're coming and going, he'll run inside and just chuck laps around his bowl like, is there any more to come? He's just constantly at his bowl wanting more. God bless him. Okay, Bernard, what's your attention? Yes, he's got my attention. Yes, Kitty being naughty. Where are we? Hello, Ian says, Shelley. Hello, Shelley. Shelley, honk or honky? Honkay. My cat is 20 pounds of sass. Well, my cat is, we don't go by pounds here. We go by, come here, Bernard. I go by kilos. This boy's, he's only 5 kilos. Okay. Do you want some more? You want some more, hey? What do you look like on camera? You're quite photogenic, aren't you, hey? Look at all the people there. My Sylvia is so bad. No, I didn't. Stop, Charlie. Okay, you get there. I'll give you some more. Krista C, thank you for all you do, Ian. Your time is very much appreciated. And so is your donations there, Christy C. Thank you very much. Cyber hugs and kisses to you, my sweetheart. Christy C has just made a super chat donation there. Up here, Bernard. Come on. Come on, you're stealing the show here. There you go. Run outside and fertilise the garden when you finish that, young man. That'll be great. It'll help me out a lot. Stop, Charlie. What's going on there? I've watched so many of your tutorials, says Catherine, on clouds and practicing them. Good stuff. Trying to do night skies, but struggle as not done before. Can you give any advice? Struggled as not done. Oh, where... Clouds, them trying to do night skies. Yeah, my night skies are pretty much the blue. Where are we? Wrong side. That's a mirror reflection. My night skies are pretty much that. I mean, they're okay. There's probably someone out there that's got it nailed, a night sky, but it's just watch some of the tutorials. Have a look in the link in the description below for all my video catalogue. I've got over 200 plus videos there. Go to the playlist where they're all grouped together and scroll through until you see the thumbnail that's tickling your fancy, because the thumbnail is the actual painting. My thumbnails are not a picture representing my painting, they're the actual painting themselves. Okay. Gilda Missouri, you can become a patron if you want. That is credit card based, says Tammy Bedell. There you go. You can become a patron. A patron, if you're not sure what that is, there's a link in the description below, a patron link. You've got Bernard here. He's all over the table. Get in front of the camera, young man. That's a platform where creators like myself have, and people, avid fans and followers, they support our content there. A lot of full-time and bigger YouTubers have the capability to give you rewards. I do not, as I'm not a full-time YouTuber. So if you do come onto my Patreon platform, it's just you being a nice person saying, you know what, I like what you're doing, Ian, and here's a subscription every month, okay? That's what it's all about. So do realise I don't have the time to do any rewards for that at this moment. I mean, I'm doing mine, or like all my content on YouTube's free anyway, and it takes up our time and everything, and that costs money as well, but that's just there for you to learn from. And if some kickback can come back from people that are avid supporters, that's great and it's much appreciated. All right, so yeah, you can become a patron if you like. Charlotte Short is asking, how do you become a patron? Go to the link in the description below, click on that, it'll take you to another tab if you click onto another window. And there's a purple tab, it's self-explanatory. Click on that, it says become a patron. You just click on that and it'll take you through the processes. And it has, I think it's set with $1. And you can leave it as $1 or you can move it up to whatever you want to pledge every month. And that'll just come out of your associated account that you've linked with that as you're setting up your Patreon page, okay? It's that easy. And there's a lot of people doing it for other YouTubers and creators out there. And some YouTubers are making an absolute great living from it, which is really good as well. It's just something there to help support my content. All right? So that's how you become a patron, and it's very self-explanatory when you go through the process as well. Loving Bernard. Oh, he's just on the chair now. I don't know if you can. Oh, you can a little bit. Which way? If I turn that this way. Stay there, young man. I'm just trying to get the chair in shot so they can see you, young man, because you're a beautiful cat. I love you. About the painting with a cliff over your right shoulder. My right shoulder's here. So you're looking, yes, that's right, over my right shoulder. Where are we? You probably use many different brushes, but what is the main difference between the blue of the sky versus the sea? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, yes, easily. Many different, well, in the tutorial, you'll actually see what brushes I use. I use a few big blending brushes. a little scrumbler and a couple of flats. The difference between the blue of the water and the sky is the blue in the water has turquoise in it. The sky, I think, was just cerulean blue or phthalo blue. I can't remember. I'm starting to use cerulean blue. It looks more real. But the difference there is this is mainly turquoise. This one isn't out yet. So once that's, I was going to be cheeky and say watch the bloody video, but the video ain't up yet, is it? So I'll put that one up on Tuesday. Tuesday is my next release. Get on that hook. Okay, but there are others I've done with the same colour. Look at the thumbnails and have a look and see what's asking that question you just asked me, and have a look at those tutorials there. He's a beautiful kitty, says Janice Burns. Yes, he's bloody lovely. Reese must think I'm crazy because I yell his name out when I'm happy and excited. I just love him and Steve so much. I already had 9 cats, catnapped kittens from the neighbours because they didn't want her in their house. Yeah, that happens a lot, doesn't it? Your neighbours' kittens come over for a feed. Just don't let your cats get fed anywhere else, otherwise they might jump the fence and never come back. So make sure you feed your cats if you don't feed them very well. I have to run. See you next time. Goodbye, Christy. Thank you very much for your support in today's show, and you have a lovely day, Krista C. And turquoise shell cat, Jane Welling. He's a handsome boy. He's just sitting on the chair now. Hey, mate, I'm talking to the people there. You lovely little man. Bernard Watson. Bernard Watson. See, he'll just roll in the hallway on the floor. He knows I'm in here doing something, editing or something, and he just hangs around me. He's a good atmosphere to have around. I love it. I see them, Shelley. Cherothy, watching from Salisbury, North Carolina. Welcome. What is your cat's name? I have a studio cat named Semi Picasso. I have Steve the cat. He's appears in a lot of my videos. This one here is a male cat, Bernard Watson, and his sister is, she's similar to him but very fluffy. Her name is Mary Lou Jackson. I like to give him a full human name. I don't like this, no offense, but I don't like Miffy or Mixie or Soxy or Fluffy. I'm not that keen on it. It's a thought processing living thing, and it needs to have a proper name, I feel. You know what I mean? That's just my thought. Ian, hope you caught my latest painting the other night, Ann Taylor. Starry, Starry Night. It's a bouncer you use for the moon, commercially available. It's a bounce. I've looked at, here comes Steve now. Hopefully I can entice him in. Come in here, Steve. I'll get his, come on, darling. Oh, that got him. Now I'm going to have two. Come on, Steve. Come on, mate, up here. People would love to see you. Now Bernard's getting in on the mix. Come here, Steve. Come on. Mine have many names. What's the female cat's? Come on, Steve. Come on. Come here. I'm going to try and get Steve. He's a smart, he knows when I want to grab him, and he's like, oh, you're not catching me, you human. Thank you. Going to scroll through your paintings again, not giving up. Thank you very much. Come here, Steve. Here. Here, come on. Here. I'll get his attention sooner or later. You have a great day, Catherine. Do we have any more questions here? I'm really trying to get Steve because I'd like to show him to. Here, Steve. Come on, mate. Here. Come on. Here. Oh, gee whiz. Get that close to catch him and he knows what I'm... Here, up here, Steve. Steve. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Here's good old Steve. Everyone knows Steve. Steve the cat. His full name is Steve Sprogstein. He has a full name as well. His name was going to be Morton when I first got him, but Reese really wanted to call him Steve. All right, I'll give you the biscuits. Did you hear him growl? He's like, he's three years old. He's so he's like a 21-year-old human. There you go. Here, Bernard, you go on the chair there. Here, on the chair, here, up here. You go up that there. Go on. And you go there, Steve. Oh my goodness, cat feeding show. I don't have a cat, but I have a miniature pouncer named Bruce Wayne. Good stuff here. Look like a little Batman, wouldn't he? Is he a dark brown, black one? Get up there and eat those. Yes, I want to try and get Steve to walk in front of the camera there. Is it working? Where are you? Over here, mate. Come closer to Daddy. Come on. Black and tan. Yeah, that's a good colour. Come on, Steve. Come over here, please. Oh, see, he grabs it and goes back. Come on. Here, look. There you go. Look. Do you have a traceable for the rainbow finch? I have the reference picture. What I'm going to do is I will put that. Actually, I can do it right now so you can go there. Let me just grab it. Where did I keep it? Because I kept that aside. Copy. Now, what I'm going to do, who asked that question? Do you have a traceable? Sharon Blankenship. I'm going to put that in my Facebook page. Oh, where are we? We've got to go here. Where I've got to find it now. I'm just going to put the, what tutorial was that? Reference for, what was that one? 264. 264. Okay, so what I'm doing is just putting that on my Facebook page now. I'm just letting it load, and then you can use the actual picture. And I do show in the actual video how to trace it onto your canvas there. It's quite an easy process. So there you go. That's on my Facebook page now there, Sharon. So you can use the actual picture and get the colour references as well there. Yes, Charlotte, hers was a rescue dog. Steve was, I think Steve was a rescue cat. I can't remember. He was very young. Oh, now they're starting to slap each other. Do you have a traceable for the Dolphin? Can't find. Oh, I don't have a traceable for the Dolphin. When I'm finished here, I'm going to, because I've got, where is the Dolphin? Have I kept the actual Dolphin reference picture? No, I've only got the painting photos. I will look into that. Who was that asking there? Billy Esmond. I will look into that, okay? I'll put the actual picture that I use for the Dolphin in my traceables. But I'll do that after the show. I better write that down. Dolphin reference. Okay, thank you for reminding me. I didn't know that wasn't even there. Have you ever done a dragon? If not, would you? I have never done a dragon. That's something I can look into there, Charlotte. Hello again from New Jersey, says Joyce Cigar. Catherine. Do you paint cats? I really enjoy your tutorial and congratulations on pronouncing my name correctly. I've done a painting of Steve there, Cherothy. There's a video on Steve. Where's my, I've got a whole list here of the videos I've done, and I can't find it now because I'm live, so it's not going to let me find it straight away. Yeah, you just have to check out my videos in the link below. There we go. Is that them? Nah, I've got out the seat now. It's too late. I've started mucking around. Don't even know where they're gone now. I have a booklet of all my tutorials. Is there a traceable for the girl on the beach? Yes, there are. Check the traceable link in the description below and it'll take you there. I'm just going to have a look at, where's my traceables? Open them up in another link and just see if there is the Dolphin one in there. So, excuse me. Yeah, the Dolphin picture is in the links, now they're fighting. The Dolphin reference picture is in the traceable link. There's reference pictures regarding the barn, the eagle, the seagull, the wolf, a turtle, and a boat, I rest ashore. So there's quite a few there in the, a lot of them are there, so I don't have to worry about the Dolphin. That's in there. That's in the traceable link there. if I send you a picture in your message, can you paint it? I can always paint anything, but to put it in my YouTube channel and paint it as a tutorial is another thing. A lot of people ask me, can I paint things? And 9 times out of 10, it doesn't fit my schedule. It doesn't mean I'm too busy for it. It means certain things I like to put into my channel because, like I've said before, there's a bit of change out of 12 hours to produce one of my YouTube videos. And no offense to anybody, but I don't want to just paint anything and hope for the best. I'm trying to achieve things with the videos I put together, okay? So if the picture you send me can be used in that way, absolutely, I will use it. I've used people's reference pictures on my art group page. I've seen, I thought, wow, there's a good tutorial there. This painting here was actually someone's reference picture, and so was these two here. They just fitted my tutorial perfectly, so I used them. So if your picture does, absolutely I will use it, but don't be offended if I can't use it, okay? I'm only human. Your turtle I painted is hanging on a friend's wall now. Good stuff, Sharon. Yes, I've seen a lot of people's renditions of the turtle and they've done a very good job. If I send you a picture in your message, I've read that one from Brickhouse. Thank you very much, B. Dyer. You love my paintings. Lily Ann, that's a beautiful cat's name there, Ann Taylor. She's a great tabby moggy. Yeah, they had a bit of a scuff in the hallway. Now they've gone outside. What have we been going for? 51 minutes. That's been good. Is there anything else I have to get across? So check out the links in the description below. The traceables are there. There's some. If you like some fun behind the scene blooper stuff, check out the blooper link. There's only there's about half a dozen there, but be mindful that they do contain mild to coarse language. And if any of you heard my son Reese's songs that he covers, he's got a YouTube channel there where he releases videos when he has the time to. Beautiful singing there. Very proud of him. Where are we? The tutorial on Steve the cat is tutorial #125. Thank you very much for that, Angela Young. You're a sweetheart for putting that there. The most of your paintings just off the top of your head. Some of them are from references, and some of them are from bits and pieces of other ideas from references, and that married into one. Okay, so where are we? I'm just looking there. The ones behind me, like where are we? This one, the idea of rainbow art has been around, but I just thought I'll do a double palm. I've done double palms before, but I thought I'll do them in front of a rainbow background, and I've added the moon. So that's sort of, I did that out of my head, but the idea has always been out there. Why the rainbow finch came about, I filmed this one here, but when I was painting the rainbow colours into the canvas, when I got to that stage, the camera was off when I thought it was on, and it was on when I thought it was off. And when I bring all the files in to start editing, I'm like, oh no, go to the next one. And I realised all the files that put the colours onto the canvas were off instead of on. So I had to stop, go back into the studio and actually film that section again. Hence gave me a spare rainbow canvas. So that's why I used to put the finch on there. So that's how that one came about. So I just wanted a colourful little bird. I went on to Pixabay and found a cute little bird that was colourful enough. That one tickled my fancy, so I put that on the rainbow background. Most of your paintings just off the top of your head, that was there. I've just answered that question there. Charlotte, Barry Redburn. Well done with the finch yesterday. Thank you very much, Barry. Where are we? I just had to hide someone there, so bear with me a minute. All right, get out the way. Get out the way. I love the rainbow beach. I love the rainbow beach. Oh, that must be the palm tropical rainbow scene. Okay, where are we? Charlotte Short was hidden. She was carrying on about bloody stupid stuff. How did you come up with your cat's names? Well, like I said, Reese wanted Steve to be called Steve. I wanted it to be called Morton. Bernard, I don't know, it just come out Bernard, and then something to follow, Bernard Watson, and so it became Bernard Watson. Mary Lou, I like the name Mary Lou, and also I remember back in the was it the early 90s or the 80s, the late 80s, Mary Lou Retton, a lot of you might be familiar with her. She was a famous American gymnastic. I remember watching her on the TV, and she was like very inspirational to watch, and her name resonated and stayed there. And this is the name Mary Lou. It's just, I just like it. And then the Jackson just followed after that as a last name Jackson. So that's how that came about. So glad you brought the cats into the chat, says Janice Burns. Well, I didn't plan to. They just came in. Now they've had their little treats, and they're gone now. They've had a bit of a scuff, like, oh, you had more than me. No, you didn't. Yes, you did. Give each other a bit of a tussle on the floor. Now they're gone outside to catch lizards and grasshoppers. But no, it's good to get them in here. Do you recommend a spray varnish, says Ange Gantar? Yes, that's what I use when I varnish mine, a spray varnish. A gloss, I use a gloss because it does dry a bit duller than gloss. So if you're looking for gloss, just remember it does dull down a bit. So I do recommend it. Heather Nicole, g'day Heather Nicole. Still 6-7 weeks. Oh, you've been quite sick, my dear girl. Sorry to hear that. But still have an art question. That's good. What is your art question? I have been painting that rain hit. Now it has spots. How can I correct? Okay, hang on. I have a painting that... Oh, you have a painting that the rain hit. Now it has spots. How can I correct? You can try and mix up the paint and put the paint, the colour where the spots, the water dots are, get it on your brush and rub a lot of it back off the brush and try and scrumble that area and blend it through. That's all I can suggest. But unless I had the painting in front of me in person, that's all I can suggest at this stage. Or if it's too far gone, you might just have to redo it. But if it was me, I'd get the paint in the brush, a scrumble type of brush, take most of it out, and just so as I can mist the paint back over that area. But it's probably going to dry different. You might not be able to mix it the exact same tint and shade again. So then again, that's why I say you might have to redo the whole painting. Regarding the pouncer, my art shop said they just make one, but I don't know how to go about it. They said just make one, but I don't know how to go about it. So are they commercially available, and is that correct name for them? Stamper, a pouncer. I bought a packet from the what do you call it? The stationery shop, and they'll call it a stamper on there, a stippler or a stamper, but they're also called a pouncer depending where you are. $2 shops have them. Those craft shops have them. I've seen them in quite a few shops over here. So if you find a packet, grab them. Then sometimes they sell them on their own, or sell them in an individual a pack with different various sizes in there. Okay. Michael's in the USA has pouncers, says Janice Burns. My pouncers have sponges. Yes, well, I'm assuming most pouncers are a sponge on a stick. If you're in the USA, Brickhouse says she bought hers from Walmart. So they are available everywhere. A lot of people have them. A lot of people use them. And they're not a bad piece of kit to have in your arsenal there when you're going to do some. Like with the Finch, my hand leant on the actual canvas and I had paint. And I transferred paint onto this already dried background surface. And I didn't catch it in time. So... I'll let it be. And then I thought I have to put something over that. So I just come up with those little orbs made out of pouncers and just linked them together with a bit of twine. Just something artistic to put in there. So that's just because I made the mistake of leaning paint on there. But they come in handy for a lot of things. Yes, Billy Esmond has seen them at Walmart as well. Well, we've been at an hour now, and it's been a great show, and I think I might wrap it up. So if you have any more questions, I'm going to sit back and let you get them to me if you do. Ping Yang, thanks for your paintings. You're welcome, Ping Yang. Is it Ping Yang? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Ping Juan, maybe. So any more questions? Now's the time to get them to me if you want to ask me anything before we close this show up. I know what you mean there, Roxanne, wettering, but I don't use stretched canvas. Mine are canvas boards, canvas panels that I make myself. But if you have a stretched canvas, which is those people who don't know, it's the canvas over a wooden frame, and if it's a bit loose, it would pay to wet it a bit so it'll tighten it up. But I don't do that because I don't use them. I have used them in my earlier videos, but back then I didn't know much as what I do now. Thanks, Ian. I'm in the US, the New South Wales, Ann Taylor. Good stuff. I was born in Sydney. Do you ever spray the back? Read that one. Thank you, Ian. You're welcome, Billy. Christine. Does gesso go bad? I don't know. I've never had any go bad on me as yet. So really can't answer that question unless you've had some for an awfully long time. So I've never had gesso go bad on me, but I suppose it can, maybe. Okay, Katie Coyne, do you use any special cleaning products for your brushes? No, I don't. I just use water, hot water, warm water. Every now and then I'll get the tap running hot and put some liquid soap in there and fill it up with hot water and just throw them in there, and I'll leave them there overnight and they come out nice and fluffy. That's all I use. I have one time bought a proper brush cleaner tube and gave it a go, but it's still nearly full. I don't even use it. I heard Simply Green is good to get paint out of your brushes. Do you ever use that? Simple Green is good. I don't know what you mean there, Roxanne. Good evening, other side of the planet, says Chicky. G'day, Chicky. Thanks for joining. Well, it's been a great being here, as it's all been a while, says Anne Young. See you on Facebook art group page. A question, please. Will you have a break over Christmas for your live shows? Cheers, Ange. Yes, I will have a break over Christmas. Everyone's got things to do over Christmas time, so have I. So there will be a break over Christmas. So I'm always I'm trying to always put up a promotional photo on my Facebook page saying when the live shows are on. So if you never see them, obviously their one isn't happening, but if you do see them, you know one's coming up the following weekend, okay? You're awesome, man. Thank you. You're welcome, Brickhouse. Thank you very much. Hello from Paris, France, Robert Dana. Welcome, Robert. You come in a bit late. We're nearly ready to wrap it up. I wasn't sure, Roxanne, what you meant about green is good for getting paint out of your brushes. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. Anybody interested in any art, message me on my Facebook Messenger if you're interested in purchasing any art. Check out the links in the description below. Have a safe and happy Christmas. And if you like what I'm doing, you tell your friends. But if you don't like what I'm doing, tell everybody, all right? All the best. Goodbye, good luck, and good on you. Oh, you think that X will stop the video? Get here. Where are you? There I am. See, I've got a mirror to show in the reverse. Okay. Uru from the